MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the World Series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Detroit Tigers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network, and we'll have it all for you next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Detroit Tigers.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, Harold?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Hector Santiago gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Tigers. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often in this club.
Leading off tonight for Milwaukee, right fielder, Eric Young Jr.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. The 0-1 delivery. And he misses with it, 1-1. And we'll see some 40s before things are said and done tonight. Right now, 51 degrees at first pitch. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Ball 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Now another 2-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. Played on the backhand. And close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Really a remarkable play to get to that one as Showtrack demonstrates. Seemed like a sure hit initially, but he cut it off and then fired a rocket across the field to get the runner. Not every shortstop in the league can make that play. drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall in right field. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
This right here is the difference between an average hitter and a very good hitter. The average hitter probably doesn't do anything with that pitch, but this guy goes down and gets it, muscling it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Here's Ryan Braun now, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Oh, look at Castellanos in time. So a really nice diving stop down there at third, and here it is again with show track. The stop is obviously great, but the arm strength on the throw is what impressed us. It's not easy to throw a ball that hard after popping up from the ground. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
0-1. Here's the pitch, and that misses. 1-1. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Now, Matt, Darryl Parker is one of those guys you're going to take him to dinner. You know what he's going to order? Steak and potatoes. He is basic. He's going to make sure he does not make a mistake. No sushi, no lasagna. He's not going off the board. Steak and potatoes, man, right here, consistent.
From the belt, kicks and deals. In front of the changeup there, as this is chopped foul at home plate. He'll try again. 1-2. And that misses. 2-2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in the 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Brewers strand one, and now the Tigers will get their first opportunity here. No score. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, like everyone else, I can't wait to see what Miguel Cabrera has in store. We all know he's just a great baseball player. He's one of the elite players in the game, and it's always a privilege to see him do his thing. Hopefully he does just that in this one.
Jimmy Nelson will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, H?
Matt, he's coming off a great outing in my mind. I mean, he pitched into the 9th inning. He got the win for his team. He's a guy that's durable and is able to go deep in games. Hopefully we'll see that again from him today. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Brewers. And in the outfield, Ryan Braun. He's been an interesting case. Played shortstop in college. When he first signed, they moved him to third, and then he learned the outfield. He's had to play on both the corners and a little bit of center field. The thing I like about him, he'll catch the ball and throw to the right base.
Leading off for the Tigers, the shortstop, number 1, Jose Iglesias.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Now the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Terrell is up with it, Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Batting second. Left fielder.
Here's Justin Upton now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tough slider down low for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Left side. Bryant's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third.
And with 2 away, let's give you one more look at the pads these two teams took to get to this Game 3 of the World Series. Standing in, Miguel Cabrera. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Hit sharply on the ground, and Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit. And that means J.D. Martinez gets to it with 2 outs as well.
Well, a couple things with that base hit right there by the 3-hitter. One, he thought he was going to get out of this inning pretty easy, and now you put him in a stretch. The middle of this lineup is no joke. He can find himself in danger real quick.
Here's J.D. Martinez.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Redmond. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Detroit. We are still scoreless.
Leading off for Milwaukee, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, here he goes again. Here's that guy, leadoff base hit. He's having a nice postseason. He is really locked in right now.
Darryl Terrell.
Striding in, Darryl Terrell. And he'll snap one over to first. And he'll be back in standing up. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Hit to third. Castellanos is there. 1 there on to first. And as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away.
Designated hitter, Will McBride.
Now at the plate, Will McBride. Into the windup and the pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Martinez has a read on it, and the inning is over. None left for Milwaukee. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Nick Castellanos now. He'll get it started against Jimmy Nelson as we get the inning underway.
Number 30, Nick Castellanos.
First pitch on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting 6. Designated hitter, Victor.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to left. Braun is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
7. Second baseman.
Stepping in, Ian Kinsler. Will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Braun. Oh, and this deflects right off him. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. Will move to the third with no score. Stepping into the box, Jet Bandy. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Bandy.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Salty's got it, and he makes the throw to first. Bandy is retired, and there's 1 away.
Second baseman.
Now to the plate, Orlando Arias. Into the windup and the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Ball 2. Here it comes, 2-0. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Ball 3. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Oh, he got the big fella out front on that one. This guy's got a lot of power, so he pulled the string on him, knowing if he got a 3-1 fastball, we're probably going to watch him jog around the bases.
Third inning, no score to this point. Hit well on the ground to first. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Well, he hit that fastball right by the first baseman. Nice effort, but that ball's just hit way too hard.
Eric Young Jr.
Here's Eric Young Jr. now, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. This one's down to third. Taken in by Castellanos. On to first, and for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced into a double play, and with this one, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in the switch hitter, Jared Saltalamacchia. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Sent out to straightaway center field. Braun has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, center fielder, Austin.
Now at the plate, Austin Jackson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Fastball in there for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit fouled over to the right side. Strike two now. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number two. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Liner towards second. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Well, that one right there, he let the ball travel. It got back in on him, but it didn't beat him. He was strong enough to shoot it the other way. Stayed inside the ball for the base hit.
Justin Upton is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Tigers leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Craig Redmond. They'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Redmond.
Hit down the third baseline. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, there's another hit by him here in the postseason. You talk about impact players. This is how you impact the series, the way he's been swinging the bat.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ryan Braun is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
That's the advantage of having a good two-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a 2-run shot for Ryan Braun. His first homer so far in the series, and the Brewers move out in front now 2-0.
Hitting a home run in the World Series, that is special. But when you give your team a lead, that's something you don't forget. Great swing right there.
The first baseman, number 33.
Here's Chris Carter now.
Chris Carter.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jackson is under it. 1 out.
The batter.
Settling in now, Chris Bryant. A base hit in his first trip. Into the windup and the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. This is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Now a changeup just off the plate as that misses for ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer here in the series as the Brewers have now taken a 4-0 lead.
Well, that's the second home run of the inning, and their lead grows bigger. It's like a runaway train on a downhill slope right now. And the other guys are trying to throw twigs in the spokes to stop it.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Will McBride.
McBride.
As this is grounded foul off to the left.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
Line drive to center field. Jackson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Jet Bandy comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Martinez will wait on it, and he will put it away to retire the side. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Brewers are out in front, 4-0. Digging in for his second at bat, Miguel Cabrera. He reached on a single in his first try.
Number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He's putting on a clinic. We may as well say, here comes the batter. Strike 1, because everybody's 0-1. The first pitch strike, he's throwing a first pitch strike to every hitter in this game. When you do that, forget about it. 0-1, what a place to pitch from.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Another 0-2 home. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch, because it'll be important for him.
He throws him on the fastball there. Miguel Cabrera is retired leading off the bottom of the 4th. First pitch of the at-bat. J.D. Martinez stands in as he looks at a called strike. And there's ball 1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. A solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Yeah, they have everything to lose in this game, but it's obvious they have zero quitting them. They're going to battle until the last out, and with that homer, they're that much closer to prolonging this series.
The third baseman,
Nick
number 9.
Castellanos now.
Nick Castellanos.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. No fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. A runner on first with 2 away. And this is chopped fouled at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Tigers able to claw one back on the strength of this solo shot. We're through 4. It's the Brewers 4 and the Tigers 1. Digging in to try it again, Orlando Arias. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Now the Tiger skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Chase Anderson is going to take over here in inning number 5. So it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Here's Eric Young Jr. now as he runs up to bunt but can't make contact at strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Jackson is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Craig Redmond. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Up and in for ball 1. From the belt, the pitch. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
Strike called, 2-1.
Well, that looked like a good pitch to hit right there. I thought he might be swinging 2-0, but that's what makes him such a good hitter. He's really zeroing in on his spot. He got the fastball he's looking for, but it wasn't in the location.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The left fielder, number 8.
Here's Ryan Braun now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ball 1. For on the waiting, the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
And that pitch catches the inside corner.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. The 2-2 one more time. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Martinez has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Milwaukee leaves one as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. The catcher Jared Saltalamacchia is in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Catcher Jared Saltalamacchia.
Now the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Well, that'll get your head shaking at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. Striding in once again, Austin Jackson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Throw in the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired.
Jose Iglesias.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And now a pitch on the way. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail it 4-1. Here's Chris Carter now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Chris Carter.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Oh, he definitely got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one. But the good news is you got him to pull it foul. Now you come back after here with another pitch.
Hot shot to third. Throw. Got him. Oh, what a play.
Up next for Milwaukee, third baseman Chris.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
There's Kinsler at second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Darryl
Terrell will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball left side. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and it's dropped. Luckily for him, though, there'll be no advance.
Well, there's an infield single with 2 outs. You know, never too late to get a rally started. I love the hustle right there to get things going.
McBride.
Digging in once again, Will McBride. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand 1, but they lead it 4-1. Striding in once again, Justin Upton. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Left fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
And that misses, ball 1. Upton waiting, now the 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line, out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The next 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hit hard up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Digging in and looking for more, J.D. Martinez comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. And it's grounded foul. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Ready for another shot now. Nick Castellanos. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here. 0-2. And another foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1 left for Detroit, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Ready once again, Jet Bandy. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Bandy.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Number 3, second baseman
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Orlando Arias. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Softly hit out toward short. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Now batting, right fielder. Eric
Digging in to
Young
try it again.
Jr.
Eric Young Jr. He flew out in his last at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch. Swinging a looper to left. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Victor Martinez will start things off when. And here is Victor Martinez now. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Victor Martinez.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
Young is there to put it away for out number 1.
The batter, number 3.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. A hit in 2 tries so far. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. The big curveball just misses apparently. Ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Terrell has it. Throw on to first takes care of Kinsler here for out number 2.
The catcher, number 39.
The catcher, Jared Saltalamacchia, is in now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse. They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes one, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Popped up. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Oh, he couldn't have thrown that any better. Fastball inside, jams him, and he gets a nice bloop single to reward him. Wow.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way. And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Tigers strand a pair. They trail it 4-1. Digging in the switch hitter, Craig Redmond. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Redmond.
Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded to short. Iglesias is there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The left fielder, number 8.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Braun. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Swing and a little tapper.
Boy, that was a good pitch right there, and a good job of spoiling it, too.
Here comes another 0-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and stretching for it is Kinsler, but it's out of reach. A base hit.
You know, it's not often a guy sits in a count 0-2 and gets a base hit, and the pitcher still feels like 0-2, I got to battle. But that was the case here as he battled back and got a hit down 0-2.
Here's Chris Carter now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
Well, he hit that ball hard right there. I think he got a little bit lucky. If it's at somebody, probably a double play ball instead of a single.
Here's Chris Bryant now. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. Jackson is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Ready for another chance? Darryl Terrell. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And the move is Upton. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand a couple as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. At the plate, Justin Upton. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Fielder, Justin Upton.
First pitch on its way to Upton. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. And that is through into right field for a single.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Striding into the box, Miguel Cabrera. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Jared Hughes is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 48, Jared Hughes.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Here's a look over to first, but the runner's back easily. Upton the runner at first, nobody out. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Carter is under it, no problem, 1 away. Stepping into the box, J.D. Martinez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a liner, but this is foul near the seats. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. In there, a base hit. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. Here's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but the multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs of things to come.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. From the stretch, Nick Castellanos comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Nick Castellanos goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Here it comes on 0-2. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Yeah, and guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
Neftali Feliz answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Skied into straightaway right. Young moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So the Tigers leave them loaded. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. A fitting shot there for the Motor City as we're set for action in the 9th inning of this one on MLB Network. Bruce Rondon enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Upton. He takes the turn and heads for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jackson patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
The batter number 3.
So stepping in, Orlando Arias. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Takes a knee-high fastball. One and one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Runner breaks for third. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now another 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Cabrera is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Eric Young Jr. now. Soft liner towards short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leaves 1, but they lead it 4-1. Now at the plate, Jared Saltalamacchia. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. Neil Ramirez is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Pitching for the Brewers, number 58.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1 to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Well, it wasn't anything special on that single, but he'll take it. An infield base hit, but to me, it's more the situation. The game's close and it's late, and he did anything he can to get on base. Way to put the ball in play.
Austin Jackson is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Redmond is there. He's got it 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in, Jose Iglesias. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And that pitch catches the inside corner. High in the air out towards shallow right. Young is there, and there are 2 men gone now. Here's Justin Upton now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Right there, Matt. You know, they get the leadoff man on, and they haven't been able to advance him. That's why they're not scoring runs. You got to hit and run, steal. Do something to get that runner moving. Get aggressive.
Again, he sends it out of play. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Milwaukee Brewers have taken a 2-1 lead in this World Series. Hector Santiago was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Brewers. 4 runs on